I'm Ching He Huang, and when it comes to food, I'm passionate about all things Asian.
Wow, look at that beautiful char.
People always ask me for my favorite places to eat in Asia. In this series, I'm taking you right to the source. I'll be traveling to some of Asia's most exciting culinary destinations to track down the most delicious foods they have to offer.
I've never had anything so delicious. This is out of this world.
So whether it's chowing down on old classics or discovering new taste sensations,
This is like burger bar heaven.
I'm going to open the kitchen doors of the best places to eat and uncover the chef's secrets to their most famous dishes.
Wow, look at the color change. One of the best guabas I've ever had.
Boom! It's a non-stop flavor fest, Asian style.
Macau, Hong Kong, Japan, Taiwan. Let's see.
I'm in Macau, a peninsula of the Guangdong province of China and just a stone's throw away from Hong Kong. Here you can find great Cantonese, Portuguese and macanese, the fusion of the two. It's become famous as a real foodie hotspot in Asia, with travellers flocking to try its unique mix of food. It's made up of the peninsula itself, as well as two islands, Taipa and Kola Wan, which have been joined with a strip of reclaimed land called Cotai. And it's rocking a vibrant food scene ranging from hole-in-the-wall eateries all the way up to Michelin-starred flavours.
There's nowhere else like Macau in all of Asia. A Portuguese enclave till 1999. It's got a real East meets West vibe and some of the best Portuguese food outside of Portugal.
Antonio's is a Macau institution serving up the freshest Portuguese food to locals and visitors alike. Named after its founder, Antonio Coelho, who moved to Macau in the 90s and set up the restaurant shortly after. Antonio heads up the kitchen, where he prides himself on cooking the authentic Portuguese flavours he grew up with. And it must be working, because he's earned the restaurant a Michelin star for 5 consecutive years.
So thank you, Chef. You're going to teach me how to make seafood?
Cataplana.
Cataplana.
Cataplana is this. It's a copper pot that we use in southern Portugal. We got to use first Portuguese olive oil.
Portuguese olive oil.
We
So
got
what
to
you want
cut
me to do?
the green bell peppers, okay?
Okay.
During the time that you are cutting this, also put the onions,
Onion,
okay?
okay.
About a
So
tomato.
you like some tomato, okay?
Yeah. We can add already
What
some
would you
garlic.
like? Okay. So garlic. Oh, lovely.
But now you got to put the tomato.
Tomatoes, all
Yeah.
of it?
Like this, all of them.
What
Let's
else?
put the
Chef,
green bell
give it a
pepper.
bit, okay. Lovely. So you're just cooking until it's getting soft, a little
You
bit
begin to
soft.
have the smell, okay? You need to control things by smell, okay?
Red bell pepper.
Oh.
Wonderful. Ah,
Portuguese
rubber.
wine.
Okay.
We will put a little now, okay? So, only white fragment,
Okay.
okay?
Baby squid.
Baby squid.
Okay. So it's just slowly adding the ingredients,
Yes,
not like 2 minutes in a wok.
No,
This is a slow wok.
Cannot. Clams with
Just a handful. So what's next?
this is red bell pepper paste. Portuguese paprika,
Okay.
we call it in Portugal colorau. Give a special taste,
Quite
not too
mild.
much.
Not too much. More white
Okay.
wine. Love it. Okay.
We got
Okay.
to put a little bit of tomato sauce.
Not too much, little bit.
You need to put here a little bit water. Next,
What do you need?
the
The
mussels.
mussels. Okay. The broth looks so rich already.
And now, put only a dash of the chili sauce, only a little,
Little. Okay.
to give taste, okay?
Okay.
We have to put a little bit of seafood sauce,
Okay.
okay?
Wow.
A live clam.
Live clams. Beautiful. So just all goes in.
Prawns, already without shell, you
Okay.
know. Crab,
Crab. You can't fit any more seafood into that part, that's for sure.
little bit coriander around for give a special taste sauce.
Okay. So cooked potatoes.
Yeah, cooked
okay.
potato. Next, it's to cover the cataplana.
Okay. You're just going to let that cook for
Yes.
a little bit longer.
A little bit
So
longer.
all the flavor just intensifies.
Yes.
Wow. Some of the crab meat. There is so much flavor in this dish. It's unbelievable. It is salty, but not too salty. It's a little sweet, but it's not too sweet. It's a little spicy. It's spot on, straight from the heart. You can taste it. It's out of this world. It's amazing.
And it's not just the cataplana that's attracting the diners. Antonia's well known for looking after his customers and even serenades them as they chow down on fresh clams, flambe sausage, and the Portuguese classic grilled sardines.
Okay, chef, so what are we cooking next?
Sardines.
Okay.
You put a little bit olive oil, a little bit wine. Okay.
Okay.
I'll give them a little bit taste, okay? Agora, rock salt here,
Yeah,
okay?
rock
like
salt.
this.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So quite generous.
Very,
Yeah,
very
very
hot.
hot.
Okay, 1,
1,
2,
2,
and 3. Because our
3.
portions are 3 sardines,
So what do you serve it with, chef?
cornbread.
Cornbread. And you make this cornbread yourself?
Yes, let's go to
Beautiful.
grill a little bit of cornbread. Peanut something in each side, it's enough.
Look at that. Beautiful. Wow. Wow. Why do you think the Portuguese love sardines so much?
Well, half Portugal have Atlantic Ocean. We love all kinds of fish, you know. Alright,
so-
sardines already okay.
Look at
This
that.
one here.
Beautiful color. So you always serve 3?
Yes, 3. We only serve all times we serve 3 sardines. Now we serve
Right.
this with a boiled potato and green bell pepper salad.
Okay. How simple is that? And it looks so delicious. And I'm going to go for the belly. It's beautiful. Melt in the mouth tender, really moist, salty, simple, delicious, cooked by a genius.
Muito obrigado. Thank you very
so
much.
much.
My pleasure.
Obrigado.
And it's not just the traditional Portuguese flavours that have foodies raving about Macau. My next stop has taken one of Portugal's most famous sweet treats and given it a fresh twist. Lord Stowe's Bakery has become famous all over Asia for their signature egg tarts. Based on the Portuguese pastel de nata, the recipe's been slightly changed to incorporate a sweeter custard filling that's super smooth and has a delicious caramelised top. And they're definitely doing something right, as across Asia they're shifting up to 10,000 egg tarts a day.
The box is still nice and warm. And they look glorious. Look at that. Nice and golden. Egg custard tart. It's one of my favourites, but it's my mum's favourite too. And she makes a good egg custard tart. But I have to admit, Mum, you don't make them as good as Lord Stowe's. Look at that. Layers of flaky pastry and a nice burnt top, caramelised. Of the different layers of pastry, it's nice and burnt on the bottom too. It's just perfection. And look, when you push at it, there's a slight give, so you know that the middle is nice and wobbly and soft. Now, time for the eating. Crunchy, flaky, buttery layers, golden middle, and still squishy. That is egg tart perfection.
After the break, I'll be stopping by a place that's serving up a classic Cantonese staple.
It's salty, you can taste the crab meat, it's perfectly cooked. It's really nice, sweet and tender, the meat inside, it's still really juicy.
Then trying a comforting snack at a local Macau cafe.
Wendy's mum was an absolute genius.
And then it's all about high-end as I sample some Michelin-star char siu pork with a difference.
Smoky, it's juicy. My taste buds are just so happy right now.
I'm in the foodie hotspot Macau, a small peninsula of mainland China and just an hour from Hong Kong. So far I've had a Portuguese seafood feast
It's out of this world, it's amazing.
and tried the ultimate egg tart.
It's just perfection.
But there's still plenty more for me to eat.
For me, one of the most exciting things about Macau is the mix of cultures, which is clear to see in its food. African chicken, Portuguese tart, sardines are just as popular as roast duck and noodles. But the next place I'm hitting definitely has its roots firmly in Chinese cuisine.
Chong is a humble Cantonese restaurant that's churning out tasty staples to both locals and tourists. They're most famous for their crab congee, which is made up of a thick rice porridge base mixed with sweet freshwater crab. Head Chef Chan is in charge of the busy kitchen, which cranks out dishes non-stop 7 days a week.
So Chef Chan is going to show me how to make his famous crab congee. He's got a big pot of congee boiling away, it's been bubbling away for 2.5 hours. So that's got glutinous rice, short grain rice and just water. So it's got 3 different parts of the freshwater crab. So first it's got the white part of the flesh and that's for meatiness. The second he's got the roe and that's for sweetness and depth of flavour. And then the last bit he's got the shell which he's going to put in and that's just going to add another element of seafood flavour. So he's just going to put all 3 parts into the congee. Just slowly stirring it, cooking it, so all the flavours of the crab meat get soaked into the congee. This is their speciality. I mean, people queue outside all over Macau. They just come here for this one dish. So that all cooks together in the pot for about 15 minutes. The chef said what makes this dish extra special is to serve it with a portion of fried crab with salted duck egg yolk, and he's going to show me how to make it. So we've got here some garlic, we've got some butter, we've got some salted duck egg yolk crumbs, which is literally that preserved duck egg and then it's just hollowed out and then crumbled up. We've got the fresh crab here, we've got the wok nice and hot. So some oil, quite a lot of oil. We'll deep fry the crabs. The colour just changes instantly as it hits the wok. It just turns bright orange. Now it's cooked, so he's taking it out. Sitting there for the oil to drain. So a little bit more oil. Garlic, minced up garlic. And then butter. Mayo. So that's salted duck egg yolk that's gone in. It's just crumbled in. Yeah. A little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar, and a little bit of ground white pepper. Just mixes that in. So the salted duck egg yolk is to intensify and enrich the flavour. It's salty, it's eggy, it's rich, and it's going to go really well with crab. I mean, it's quite a traditional Cantonese way of pairing seafood, shellfish, with that ingredient. It just enriches the flavour. So I think it's almost ready. So there we have it. We've got the crab congee and we've got the fried crab with that salted preserved duck egg yolk. Now, time to taste. First, the fried crab. You can see that rich butter sauce with that preserved salted duck egg just all covered the crab. It's salty. You can taste the crab meat is perfectly cooked. It's really nice, sweet and tender, the meat inside. It's still really juicy. I'm going to taste a little bit of the congee. Creamy, rich, you can really taste that crab. It's sweet and salty all at the same time, but above all, it's super fresh.
I live in Hong Kong and I've come to Macau to get crab congee. You can't get it in Hong Kong. It's really fantastic.
You can't really find this anywhere in Hong Kong or the States. And the funny thing is, normally I don't even like congee, but this is actually really good.
I'm Italian, so I'm used to a different type of food, but I really appreciate this congee and it's really tasty and I love it.
But it's not just the crab congee that's delighting the diners. They're serving up plates of clams in rich black bean sauce, fresh eel with coriander and chili, and their signature salt and pepper squid.
Really nice and smooth,
Yes.
isn't it?
Soy sauce
Okay.
and oyster sauce.
Oyster sauce, okay. Chopped black bean.
Yes.
Salt,
Yeah. Soybean paste.
okay.
This is hoisin sauce. A
Okay.
sugar 2 spoons.
No.
And then is most important rose wine. Try a little bit. You finish this before cooking will be more happy chef.
Very happy chef right now. Oh, that's delicious.
About 1 spoon as well.
Okay,
Mix it.
yeah. That's
So
good.
you can use it up.
Okay, so you really have to get your hands dirty and mix it all in. So this is really going to be
We will
juicy.
leave it like this for around 45 minutes.
So this has had 1 hour.
Yes.
So nice big hook. And this is what gives the char siu its name, isn't it? This hook
Yes.
The tar.
Yes.
That is the tar, the stabbing motion.
It's ready to cook now. And cook for 20 to 25 minutes.
Once cooked, the pork is then brushed with honey and it's ready to eat.
Look at that.
Look at that. Look at it. It's so glistening.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Because it's just
It smells so good. It's a really nice woody aroma. That's
You can try it.
amazing.
how is that?
It's sweet. It's smoky. It's juicy. You can taste the honey. The pork is so tender.
Yes.
My taste buds are just so happy right now. The marbling in that is just so delicious. I could chew on that forever.
But there's plenty more to chow down on. Chef Tam and his team are cooking up dishes like wok fried grouper with wolfberry, fresh lobster dumplings, and spectacular flaming chicken, as well as sweet treats like assorted mini sorbets and creme brulee with a twist. However, I want to try another of the lychee wood roasted dishes. It's a smoky barbecue goose.
So what's next? What else can I taste?
Goose.
The goose! I was hoping you'd say that. That's beautiful.
But I have to pull the needle out.
So it's got a needle.
All the juice.
So that's like a flavour fountain. So the inside's going to be nice and juicy
Yes.
and tender. The colour of it, it just looks like Peking duck.
Yes.
That looks beautiful. It smells amazing. So you cut it in half.
Yeah.
Then you take the legs off. You can hear that crackling. The skin.
And usually, we will chop it up, with the bone.
So you see, the Chinese have a real art, not only cooking, but of eating around the bone. So every mouthful has to be
Trim
delicious.
meat, yes.
Wow, that's some serious skill. We have this bit.
But you can try it without, the condiments.
That is so beautiful. You have to eat it with the bone. The flavour of that bone, it's got all the spices.
Yeah.
It's aromatic, it's healthy, it's sweet, juicy. Layers of heaven. Crunchy skin. Nice meltingly tender fat. Really delicious meat. I'm in culinary heaven right now.
I've had some incredible food in Macau and there's still tons to share. So catch me next time for more delicious eats on Amazing Asia.